Hey guys, welcome to my third episode of Ponders of Solitude. It's kind of my third time recording, actually second, but um, I wanted to talk about taking life seriously. Stop it. Stop taking life so seriously. We go through so much as individuals every day in this life, and when I say stop taking life so seriously, I'm not saying that all the hardships and struggles and the stress, all the things that we go through, it's for an important reason. However, there comes to a point where the suffering is enough. And I'm not saying entirely like just ignore all your problems. I'm just saying don't make it of what life is. Don't make it what life is. Because when we take these things seriously, we start to think that life is so shitty when it's not. Life is a beautiful thing, and you need to remember that every day. And it's hard to acknowledge when we are going through our hardest times, our darkest times. I know it's hard to seek the beauty in everything, but I've come to learn, at least personally, that all the darkness and all the suffering and pain that I've been through, I start to find it as a beautiful thing. Why? Because it shows that I care and that I'm able to feel and love for the things that hurt. If that makes sense. And stress from just family, friends, love, work, school. It's hard, but it doesn't mean life is shitty. There's a lot of realistic truths that it's not sunshines and rainbows all the time. It's true, like life is hard, but it doesn't mean it's shitty. Life isn't a shitty thing, honestly. Like life is what you make it. It's true when people say life is what you make it. If you want to think it's shitty, then okay, then it is shitty, but that's just for you. I mean, I guess, like, for me, it's not shitty. I'm not saying that it should be the way how I view it for everybody else, but I believe that people should believe it more. That life really isn't as bad as we depict it. It's not. We have all these valuable things that we stress about, whether it's good or bad. And that's why it's so worth it. When we take these things so seriously, we just kind of forget all the positive attributes that come with it. And that goes with experiences as well. Like, don't take the experiences that you go through so seriously. Don't. Because you're meant to live. You're meant to experience and learn and feel. That's why we're here as people. In the end, you're just here to live. All of our problems are not as serious as we think they are. And I mean, I'm not trying to invalidate anybody's situation, whether it's hard, whether they're really going through a hard time or not. You know, I'm not trying to invalidate that. But I feel that if we take these things super seriously, it gives us less of a will to live. And I feel that nothing is worth to ever make you and your life. That's deep, but you know. And nothing's worth viewing life as a bad thing. Because regardless of all the bad, life is good itself because of the bad. Does that make sense? Like, we're supposed to go through it. We're supposed to. It's not just about all the bad things that we go through. I'm sorry. But it's also about making decisions. Risky decisions. Stop taking it serious. Stop taking it so seriously. Stop taking the fear so seriously. It's not as bad as you think, you know? Once we go through these things, they become not little, because if they mean a lot to you, then they mean a lot to you, but it'll pass. And it'll teach us a lot. You take the risk. Take the risk. Go find out. Because what if you never do? Something good always comes out of every situation. And I'm not saying what happens in the situation itself. I mean, from the things that we learn from it. And that sounds kind of corny, but it's just like, it's true. Because experiences is what builds us as how we think and move and carry on with life as people. It's what makes us us. We are the way we are because of the things, the people that we surround or have surrounded ourselves with. And everything is not just purely from our internal or just from ourselves. It's from everything that we've seen in this life. It's important to live it out. If you want to take a risk and it feels right, do it. I'm not saying go rob a bank, do something illegal. I'm not saying to do that. But I'm saying if it's something that you should try. And even to the things that seem risky and don't seem right but feel right, if you believe that it's right for you and you have to go through the obstacles that it comes with at first to end with that great thing that you're desiring, try. Even if it doesn't seem right, even if other people know that, like, oh, you shouldn't do that, that's not the right thing to do, like, go and find out. Not necessarily to prove them wrong, but just for yourself. Like, just do it for yourself. It's important to find out. Because what are we gonna do with not knowing at all? Sometimes there's not always an answer in things. And there's not always a result. But maybe that is your answer. Maybe that is your result. You know, even if we do seek out for these things and they turn out not to be meant for us, that's okay. It's just the matter of acceptance. And that's where it comes one of my episodes about solitude and appreciation. A lot of acceptance has to do with being able to do that. And it's hard. But the more you take things so seriously, you kind of drive away from acknowledging and appreciating the good things that you have and the good things that have come upon you. And I feel like it's important to carry all the great things with us within everything that we do. All of the bad things that we're going through currently or in the past, like, we need to carry all the good that we have right now. I believe that the purpose of life is to live it. There is no certain goal. It's just to live it. But your belief on the purpose of life, that's a personal thing. That's my personal thing, and that's my opinion and my belief. However, I wish for people to have that perspective more. Because the question of the unknown and the actual purpose of life drives us crazy. And it seems pointless. And it just brings us down. That's what I'm trying to say. And nothing is worth bringing us down from living, discouraging. Like, nothing is nothing is worth to discourage us from experiencing and living life. Because that's what we're meant to do. So you know what? Take the risk. If you want to keep that talking stage going, even though you know what's right and everybody else is telling you, oh my god, just lay off. Like, okay, if it's gonna be all on you, so do it. If it feels right, okay, do it. You know? Like, what's the worst that could happen? I mean, the worst has probably have happened, but at least you tried. If it ends, at least you tried. At least you're still trying. If you're still trying, that doesn't just go for talking stages. It goes for anything else that a lot of people don't see worth fighting for. But if you think it's worth fighting for, fight for it. All the care and value and pride that you have within anything, it shows how much you feel and how much you see in people and things and everything. It shows how much potential that you see. And that's truly a beautiful thing. If, you know what, if it's really what you want, go for it. Whenever people come to me to vent or just for advice, I never tell them, or I never expect them to do the things that I think is right. Because anyway, they could be stubborn and choose not to do it. Like, a friend could come to me and be like, oh, me and my ex just broke up. They cheated on me and I don't know what to do anymore. I miss her. Like, I'm still gonna take them back. And I'm like, whoa. Like, I'm gonna tell you what I think, but what you're gonna do, that's what truly matters. And it should matter to you the most. Of course, I care for you as a person, but if it's not what you choose to follow, then okay. It doesn't fall on me. It falls on them. And it falls on you. Whatever you decide to do, it falls on you. And I'm not saying that in a lack of empathy. It's just the truth. Because there's only so much that I could do, or so much that others could do for you or for other people. It goes the same for you. There's so much you could do for someone, but the only thing, or the only person that could really change anything is yourself, is themselves, for themselves. The only person going through their own issues, the only person that has so much control over them is themselves. Same goes for you and me and everybody else in this world. So if you choose to go through that, okay, go through it. I'm not saying that in a way like, okay, whatever, like, I'm not gonna be here anymore. No. I'm saying it and go ahead and experience it. Because you will find out if it's worth it for you or not. And you will find out if it's truly as valuable as you think it is, and you will find out if it's meant for you. And that falls on only you, nobody else. I wanted to make another episode about taking risks, but I feel like it fits into this topic. We take the fear of taking risks so seriously that we just pull away. We just avoid it. We just don't want to do anything with it. But what if you never, are you gonna live with never finding out? Like, genuinely? Like, okay, maybe there's other things that you feel that is more important than seeking those things out, or finding those things out, but come on. Like, it's not that serious. If it's that little to you, then why not find out? Like, the result will be little then as well. It means a lot to you. At least try. Saying that you tried, at least you tried, I feel like that's what matters the most. It's the effort that you tried to put into it. And effort comes with a lot of value importance. And I think that's a great thing. Also, we're just meant to experience. I don't know if I've said that already, but we're just meant to experience and live life. I probably already said that, but that's kind of my main point why you shouldn't take things so seriously. Because we are meant to go through these things. Like, this is just what we should be going through as people. And everything will be okay. It will. Things are constantly changing. Time is constantly moving. Like, there are new things that will come to us in the future. And it's not always going to be perfect. But, oh well. Just go through it. It's so important to do what we want. And I'm not saying to be always selfish, but it's okay to be selfish. I mean, this is your life. We're only going to live it once. And maybe I'll still make an episode about taking risks, but, just taking all these negative feelings so seriously and implementing them onto what life is, it's just not worth it, because life is worth living. There's a lot of beauty within all the things that has happened in this world and all the things that are existing in this world. Everything. The nature, the homes we live in, the schools we go to, the work that we have, all the opportunities and everything that life has to offer us, they're all beautiful things. And we just need to find that beauty. That's what I think. So, yeah, I mean, I'm kind of at a loss of words now. But I'll always continue to say at the end of every episode, stop taking life so seriously. I know, I talk about things that feel so deep. I talk about things that seem so major to us as people. However, don't take it too seriously. Because you are meant to feel. You are meant to be human. And that is our purpose as humans, is to experience. And it's not the end of the world. I'm a type of person to stress and crash out about a lot of things, but in the end, I still enjoy my life. Things aren't easy right now, but I love my life right now, dude. It's the little things that matter as well. You just gotta appreciate everything that comes to you every day. And it really is about mindset and perspective. But yeah, keep living your life. Be full of it if you are. And however you are as a person, I hope you just have values and morals and you have the will to live. Because I believe life is worth living. So yeah, don't take things so seriously. I promise you, it's gonna be okay, and it all takes time. Time will always move, and maybe you'll change as a person for the better. Hope you enjoy.